Hey, Matthew. Hey, Darian. It's Paul from Clark Communications in North Bay. I spoke with Matthew the other day, and I just wanted to kind of get you a couple of minute video customized to you guys to show you 3 or 4 ways where you can literally get more phone calls based on local search. So I just wanted to give you a bit of an idea of what it would take to dominate this and to crush your competitors locally. This is kind of what we do. So this isn't about poking holes in your current website or your current marketing strategy. It's more so to just show you the opportunity that's out there. But people are on their mobile devices. People are on tablets, desktops, laptops. Search is happening in a big way online. So if you can just capture more of that by positioning yourself in a better place, why wouldn't you do that? So there's 3 or 4 things I want to give you tip wise that you could do probably next week or the week after to help you get more business. Okay. So the first one is Google will tell you here, the steps to a friendly website is basically to provide high quality content on your pages, especially your homepage. This is the single most important thing to do. So saying that, when you come to your homepage, Google doesn't see anything necessarily but words. So they can see pictures, and you can alt tag those pictures, and you can geo embed codes to them. Those are all good things, but really what they read are words. So when they come in here, they're not seeing a lot of words. So my recommendation here is to build out 1,500, 2,000 words on this page. So talk more about electrical, talk more about plumbing, talk more about heating and cooling in separate paragraphs. Weave in more keywords related to your business. Weave in synonyms related to those keywords. Weave in LSI keywords. But make sure when Google sees this page, topelectric.ca, that you are the authority in the business in your city. That's massively important to have 1,500, 2,000, 2,500 words on this homepage. Number one tip will drive more traffic to you and get your phone to ring. Just talking to that, if you come into Google and you search goat cheese, you searched anything, Mike Tyson, whatever you want, the first organic result is Wikipedia. And the reason for that is when you click into it and go there, there is just a massive amount of information on goat cheese. So in Google's eyes, they think that Wikipedia is the authority. So they're going to send searchers there. If they don't, if you go to Google and you search for something and you don't find it, you're going to go to DuckDuckGo, you're going to go to Bing, you're going to go to Yahoo, you're going to go to all these other search engines, and Google doesn't want that. So if you want to optimize your possibility of showing up in the search, you're going to want to do that specifically, okay? Then I come in here and I take a look at some search. So I use Bright Local to do a localized search in your market. So I select keywords. This one was electric for Sault Ste. Marie. And I click page 1, and that's this page up here. And so I'm in incognito browser window. So that means I'm not signed in. So that means any previous searches I've done for electric will not have any bearing on this current search. Okay. So I notice that you're not in the Google My Business listing. This gets quite a few clicks, probably 33% of the clicks will happen inside here. And then the balance happens in the organics, which is below here. And I think you're showing up probably 5th or 6th spot. Dixon's ahead of you here, top line right here. So, people got to kind of come through the paid ads. If there are paid ads, they got to come through the GMB. Then they got to keep scrolling down to almost the bottom of page 1. And then they might find you. If I search for cooling, same scenario. This time you're in the GMB, excellent spot to be, and you're in the 2nd place. So you've done well for that keyword cooling. Heating here, again, we're not in the GMB, and we're in the 2nd spot, 3rd spot. That's great. That's well done. Plumbing, here's some paid ads. You got some guys paying for paid space. I don't see you here, and I don't see you, hey, right here. Almost bottom of the first page. So that's just with some Google searches. So you can see the importance of, if you have proper content on here, Google will feed you more often than not. One of the other tips I have is we use a tool called Majestic, and it'll measure backlinks. And a backlink is a link from another website to yours, which gives you a bit of juice and a bit of authority, and it tells Google, hey, that must be a good site. People are linking to it. Now, not all links are created equal. Some are spam, and we don't want that. But when I look to your backlinks for toplineelectric.ca, there's only 7 of them. If I come into Wardlaw Heating and Cooling, he has 19 of them. If I come into Dixon Electric, he has many, many more. Yeah, he has over 2 pages of backlinks. Again, the backlink is the power to juice your site to make sure you arrive in the places you want to arrive. And then the final thing I want to take a look at and just talk to you a little bit about is, and it's probably one of the most important things, if you believe this, people buy based off of ratings and reviews. So when I come into yours and I search for heating and cooling Sault Ste. Marie, I'm just showing you here, you've got 11 reviews at 4.6. So that's really good. That score's good. Those reviews, I have a system that we can put this on autopilot. So let me bring back this window. When we start to look at things like Mr. Reuter, Plumbing of Sudbury, 13 reviews at 5, 4.6 at 8. You start looking through here and you wonder, okay, who would you choose? Would you choose a guy, Wardlaw Heating 4.3 with 9 reviews, or Top Line at 4.6 with 11, or Commercial with 1? So chances are you're going to choose Top Line right here because you're ahead of the game in this point. But for other searches, you're not showing up in here. And then you have some others that have higher amounts of reviews. So this, to me, would be easy to dominate and capture. And imagine if you're missing, 2 phone calls a month because someone bases their ratings and reviews or their purchases off of ratings and reviews. 2 calls a month over 12 months, that's 24 calls. Let's say the average call is $200. That turns out to be $4,800, I believe my math is right, just because of one simple thing. So we can put this on autopilot where we can actually even send bad reviews to an email as opposed to a public profile. So there's different ways of doing this that are all designed to help you get more business. So listen, I hope this helps. I'm hoping you see some value in this. My name is Paul Myers from Clark Communications. We're in North Bay, just a short trip down the road from you guys. We understand Northern Ontario and the Northern Ontario markets, and I know how to get you more exposure. So, if you're interested, hit reply and let's schedule a 15, 20-minute phone call. Alternatively, on this in this email, there's a link to our calendar, which you can choose a date and a time that's convenient for you. And let's hook up a 15-minute phone call and see what we can come to the table with and see how we can help you get more sales. It's all about driving ROI, which is return on investment to you. And it's kind of like an ATM machine. Listen, if I was an ATM machine and for every $1 you put in this ATM machine, you got $3 back or $4 back. My question to you would be, how many dollars would you put inside this ATM machine? Probably all of them. So anyways, again, Paul Myers, Clark Communications, 705-476-5044. Thank you. Bye-bye.